That's a drink.
Does it say no artificial
Frosty
colour?
berry.
Just check, does it say no artificial colour?
If it does, I swear to God it's lying to us because it's that colour.
Oh god.
That is not a colour in nature.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
That's not right. Remember, kids, see if you can smell it. It's now inside you.
There's only one issue that I have with this card,
What's that?
is that he transferred it into my name and put $5,000 down as the
Sale price.
yeah
Instead of...
anything less, so that stamp duty won't be a fucking pain in the ass.
Oh, you paid 5.
We all have.
Hi.
Probably should have left it that.
Hey guys!
Hi, Dylan. Yeah.
Where am I? This isn't right.
Hopefully everyone heard that.
But what? Ah. Just as long as we're all in the same boat.
You can read that first.
Nope. Nope. I did, but they're okay.
I do need dice.
Yeah, new dice.
The dice bring the numbers.
Yes. Did you want to use some new dice tonight? You can use mine.
Oh my god, Jacob, how many fucking dice?
This isn't all of my dice either.
Oops, sorry. I just kicked you.
Wow.
It
That's
was an
rude.
accident.
Yeah, that's what people say.
It was an accident, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I can
Kick
make
you in
it
the
not
chin
an
again.
Do you want it to not be one?
I think I'm game with you.
Okay.
It was actually meant to listen to your response, but it was...
You what?
I'm sure. What did you just say to me?
I feel like he zoomed out.
You're actually the same as you, pretty sure.
Okay.
So, welcome to the Technical Difficulties podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Smith.
I'm the new guy.
Hi, new guy. I don't think it did, but God, I hope that got you looking at the other camera.
Quick disclaimer, I've only been in contact with 4 COVID cases this week, so we should be right.
So we should be fine.
Yeah, that's way better, baby.
Hey, Bill.
You got milk tonight.
Oh, load stuff.
Yeah, no, that's just
I feel like
that's just like a chip in the board. It's nothing that we can really help right now. I'll probably tape it on the break.
Should I move a bit more to the right?
There's nothing things that are sharp and can't fix. Yeah.
So hey guys, welcome back.
Hey!
Stream.
Hello.
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 How are you all doing today?
good.
Good.
Mate, I'm on top of the world.
Wait, should we try to like harmonize? Ready?
No.
3, 2, 1. Good.
Yeah.
I was like, good.
Anyone?
You know, we can
I
work
thought he was
on
going to
it.
do it with you. That's why I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
I was gonna be like this sick harmony with all of us. It's fine.
I don't harmonize.
No,
Yeah.
you're a solo artist, it's pretty clear.
I don't have mine.
You don't play
Ah.
nice.
You and I.
You just told me what you needed done.
Yeah.
Very nice times.
That's what she said.
I am missing a D12.
That's what she said.
I found the D12.
Here, have a D4 instead.
Mental state right now.
This time on D&D Down, we lose our dice and find
My dice
Yeah.
look like them.
catch you next time.
Incredible.
Down.
Incredible. Did you break it? So, welcome to the Technical Difficulties podcast.
Watch and
I'm technical.
I'm difficult.
Space in between.
Oh,
Perfect. Hey guys, how you going? I'm Arthur.
zoomed in Blake. Wait, what?
I know, that was-
Fine. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Woo!
I don't know how well that's on.
No. Yeah, so welcome back to D&D Down Under. I am your Dungeon Master for this evening. I'm Blake Ignatius, and I'm followed by the Friday group. Say hello, everyone.
Hi.
So we're trying out this new camera angles, and hopefully everything works out better.
We're the test group.
You are, actually.
Because we're the best group.
And we're back to be
Right.
playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
Not sponsored.
No. But,
Could be.
yeah. So, some quick updates. So we had a week off just to recuperate and get some things sorted out. And during that time, we actually had a what would you call it? Recap of campaign 1 about characters and the first part.
Yeah.
So you'll probably see a second part of the story later down the track, and this time I'll probably do it with.
Oh my god, when we upload it, can we call it D&D story time?
It just looked like a panel, you know, like when celebrities go on tour.
Q&A.
Yeah, like a Q&A.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Well, I didn't host it, funny enough. I was planning to.
You were
I
planning
didn't
to.
get
Your brother took
invite.
over it.
No, you
No.
didn't. You weren't part of the
Who
original
was
You
group.
were also asleep. And also, this was Wednesday group.
Well, how come he was
Original group.
Because he was,
The original Wednesday
it was
group.
original Wednesday group.
No.
Yeah.
Where they shared stories back and forth of their
So,
characters.
like, are we gonna do one, just us three? Because,
Right, sure.
Yeah, OG Friday group.
yeah, it's only fair.
Please no, there was so much wrong with this.
These two are who taught me how to play a barbarian, so you can thank them.
Well, they haven't really taught you anything.
No,
Right, I was gonna say, you haven't been doing very well, have you?
I mean, I've done better than you guys. Fucking flatten on the ground.
I didn't freaking designer's note.
To be fair, a lot
No,
Yeah, I
actually,
do.
that's probably the most barbarian thing she did. That's probably the most barbarian thing she did.
Imagine if we could sound
Got real angry at someone.
You're right.
I try my hardest.
Trying to get you, Jacob, to not pick up on both mics is insane.
It is. I told you, I'm difficult.
Alright.
Inside
Yeah.
voices.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's enough chit chat. It's about time we jump into the session.
Woo!
Alrighty. So, again, welcome back to episode 16 of D&D Down Under.
Over a century ago, a demon lord from the Nine Hells rained terror upon the world of Astrathan in an attempt to create a 10th layer of hell, until an unlikely group of adventurers made a choice to stand in his way and defy his will. But not all was saved. A once simple way of life destroyed by his ambition, and the drowned, hated by everyone for their part in the terror that happened a century ago. The world left scarred, races divided. The world has new threats, and I guess you could say, a new story.
And we're back. Is every camera back? Hey.
Doritos.
I'm strong delay.
Doritos in chat.
Yay!
Alright, into it.
I was on delay.
Alright.
On the bit.
Oh, you're using 5.
No, I'm not. I'm just using the Twitch app.
Alrighty, let's
Everyone's
go.
phones on silent.
Maybe.
Someone's isn't because I heard something go off.
No, it wasn't mine, but it wasn't on silent either. It was all your fault, wasn't it? It's why you moved so far.
Sorry.
It was silly. It was saying we were alive.
I don't think I've ever seen you move that fast.
Really not good.
No.
You're just usually really chilling.
Yes. I'm missing the key to my other car.
Oh, that's not good.
Is this a now problem?
No, I just thought to check because I haven't checked all that, and that's not what it was.
So anyway, welcome back.
Welcome to Reality Difficulties podcast. I keep looking at that camera and I'm right here. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Proceed. I'm sorry.
We don't even need D&D to be entertaining.
Fine.
Don't need.
Sorry.
They say don't
It's
want.
like that. We need him.
No, we want him.
Who's
That's
gonna
better.
Continuously roll that 20s against me.
We don't need him. We want him. That's better.
iPad,
We desire him.
the volume. That's what it is.
Like,
And it's not. He rolled for which one of us is about to die. It's me.
So, when we last left off, you guys woke up and snowfall begun to come down. As you went shopping and browsing, you went to fashionist. He would sell, bought a new that was Dragonite over, and you actually got some new clothes
oh, clothes. No, overalls.
as you got a poncho
But I did break his
warm.
nose, so...
and you, Andrel, got a big fluffy coat.
I've got it written down as a crawl and a bill coat.
So it's big and white.
It's canon now.
You
You
were...
guys went shopping, looking for a new place to find boots. There was places to find shoes, not boots. Told the weaponsmith down the alleyway. It's a place that you could find said item. So you went, and you found yourself presence. What it seemed to be a crazed, missing a leg and an eye. After talking to him, you realize that he didn't want money, he wanted material. As you were still hanging back, as you guys had just left the store. Andra, what are you doing?
I'm heading back to the inn with everyone's keys. Because I got left behind.
It was your choice.
It wasn't. I was waiting for stuff, for the packs and stuff. So I'm going to head towards the inn.
And the three of you. The door is now closed.
I think we finished our shopping. Haven't we?
We have you.
You-
You're on board. Look at you.
I'm cracking boots.
You've got.
Which give you lightning resistance.
You've got. I mean.
You guys
look
got
at you.
all...
Look at you.
I know, changed man.
Doesn't
He looks fab.
I like
Wow.
Looks so
I've
fab.
never heard of barbarian. What's fab?
Hey,
That is so
Oh,
high.
totally forgot what my character is. You look great, man.
I'm colourful. Yeah, I'm cracking.
Are you colourful? You're like two colours.
You're not with us.
That is true.
In many games.
Oh, good. You're not the only one. I'm not the only one. What? Anyway, should we go somewhere?
Maybe we
Yeah,
should
let's get
go
away from here.
back
It's weird.
to the inn.
It's weird. Let's go. Yeah, let's go back to the inn.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm scared.
let's go.
Last
Okay.
time I heard voices, I made out of migraine.
Down, Hex, down.
Okay, let's go to the end.
So as the three of you start to head back, you cut through the alleyway because you know that you can just head to the right, come out. You start heading. But you beat them because the packs didn't take that long. As you get back to the inn, as you see the innkeeper, now he is dressed. Looks like he's ready to open, and he's got about 10 minutes left as you see him just sweeping the floors.
I'm just gonna stand outside the door, just kind of give him his time. When he opens up, he opens up.
A few moments pass, and you guys start to walk at the front as you see Andra.
Pack sitting next to me because I'm now here. I don't have to carry it anymore.
Hey man.
Hey man.
Gerald.
Did
Puppy.
you drop the keys in?
No. He's not opened yet. I'm gonna give him his day. As much of it as he needs.
We had such a weird experience
Oh yeah.
at the
I guess
what?
weapons
Like
in the
at
front.
Monster Hunter.
Dude, to people and things.
He has
that's
weapon
terrifying.
material.
He has a team of people that go and hunt monsters and he makes weapons out of them.
Oh, he doesn't turn the people into things.
No.
Okay,
No.
yeah, that
He trains the people.
seriously less terrifying.
He has
Although
a
little
he
bit
did-
still terrifying.
style.
He did have a pretty deep eye on
Cool.
okay.
What does it look like? Boots.
Boots made of kraken.
So they're black on the back, as that's what the material is made from. But on the front, you see the kraken hide,
With the Kraken
and it
mouth
does have a
thing.
bit of its two side people on talons, but just kind of
So they're pointing.
spikes, yeah,
Cool.
on the side.
Very nice. Are they gonna help in the cold?
Probably not. But they look cool.
But since you have them on, you do feel that your feet are much warmer than they were before.
Correction. Yes.
Alright, I guess you found what you want. What you wanted then. Here's your pack.
I believe we're up pretty much all in regards to clothing anyway. I think everyone's got their my little travel pack.
Yeah, I already have mine.
Yeah.
Time to go meet with weird people in the mountains. Or beyond the mountains.
We little people.
No, we're definitely not going into the mountains.
Around.
Around the mountains. What's the mountain? Monsters.
Things that will kill us.
The things that were hanging off the wall.
Probably.
Room.
He
Room
was
of
not
wonders of people.
very excited about anything troll. Because we tried the blacksmith. He tried to say like, oh well, we can give you something of troll because we just literally murdered a troll, and he was like, that doesn't impress me.
We definitely did not murder a troll.
That was a giant.
Was
We
it?
definitely
That was a
did
giant.
not.
It was a potato potato.
It was a giant.
Oh, they're not the same, trust me.
You're trying. You understand what I'm trying
I'm
to
sure he
say.
may have been a bit more excited at the troll.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was a troll, I'm sure there'd be lots of things.
I've seen a couple of trolls in my day. I'm not sure you have to.
Yeah. I usually don't go anywhere near them.
No.
They're not fun.
Anything like a giant friend.
Well, look, I normally don't go anywhere near the giants either.
I can tell.
You can tell because I killed it.
It was a collective effort.
Team effort. Well,
We are a team. Team.
You did well too.
I think I did things I don't remember.
You always did.
You just need to remember to stay out of the line of fire because you are squishy.
Yeah, I got punched to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
Congratulations, you made an adequate meat shield.
yay! I commended.
Hey, look, there is no issues with participation trophy.
So he did well. He didn't die.
Still a trophy.
I'm proud of him.
Exactly.
He stood up to a giant. He stood up.
Yes.
Even though the person next to him was literally a barbarian and could have been totally fine, but
I know it now, and I will forever
What's a
remember.
barbarian?
Until I don't. I can get punched.
huh?
What's a barbarian?
What's a barbarian?
Yeah.
I am a barbarian.
What's a barbarian? I thought barbarians were a thing. I heard a voice in the sky say so the last time you used that word. No, you used the word.
Huh?
What the fuck are you
Class
talking
is
about?
generally a description to you.
Your behavior is barbaric.
Oh.
Correction.
Not working? Alright, what I saw you do, I don't think you should really be doing right here anyway.
Our friend here
You I pointed that at my friend.
can act very barbaric when she needs to be. And had she had the opportunity, she did. She could have stood up to the giant as well.
Fair enough. Turn around, have a look, see if he's doing anything special.
Behind the bar.
He's behind the bar?
Dora,
Cool.
open the door.
I'll head in. Well, it's really cold, so he probably won't open the door.
As you push the door open, and it just opens straight back up.
Sweet.
Hello, my friend.
Up back.
Yeah,
Just quick.
How was your day?
The morning was actually quite nice.
Good. I'm glad.
So drinks.
Maybe some food and maybe a drink, and then we got to go.
Yeah, I think we have to get going. I don't think we've got time for drinks.
I'm not really that hungry.
Do you guys need some rations for the way?
I'm good for rations.
I am okay for rations as well.
I got a backpack, but
Did they?
it was in the backpack.
Did the
Ah,
Lord say how long
You got-
the trip was on the tape? Does anyone know the general direction we were told to go?
No.
No.
North?
No.
He didn't say how
Do
many
you have a
days.
map?
Do I have a map?
You know where we can get it.
I don't have one of this town. There's a place just past Brighton, a little bit further north. It's a big place. Cumberland.
How long will it take to get to Brighton?
How long? From here. Through the mountains or not?
Around.
Around the mountains. That was a quick decision.
We've been warned
Yes.
very profusely.
And we don't want to have any close calls with anything.
Well, if you're going around the mountain, then it's generally going to take probably 13 hours, 12, 13 hours.
Oh, that's not too
Okay.
bad.
Not too bad.
It's only a small town. For you to then get to Slumberland, then it's going to be about from here to there, 4 days. 4 days.
Okay.
So probably about from there.
And do you know if the Wizards College is within town or is it further still?
Oh, like the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 2 weeks.
Okay. So we'll have 2 stopovers.
Oh, there's plenty of places between.
Oh,
Not just straight ahead.
2 major
But,
stopovers.
well, if you go from us to there,
Yep.
it's about 2 weeks. But if you're making stops at most places on the way, it does add a bit more time, but it allows you to rest.
Of course,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah.
Look, hopefully we don't have to be staying out in the wilderness, in the cold. Probably around this time of year, it's probably even worse to be doing so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the snowfall isn't too heavy right now. It's only just icing the ground.
It's gonna get worse though.
But yes, it will. I'd say roughly in about a week
About a week until it starts getting bad.
till it starts getting bad. That's here. Up near Brighton, it'd be a bit worse than here, and then further up's probably already bad.
Okay.
So just make sure you stay warm.
Got my coat.
So, what are we having for breakfast? Today is a kind of, I don't have anything particularly prepared, so it's just simple.
Are we staying or are we?
Well, I didn't eat too long ago, so I'm kind of okay.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
not too long
I
ago.
think we're just gonna.
We are here to drop off the keys at the very
Yeah.
least.
Oh, okay.
So,
Thank you. Take
And
yours.
we don't owe any.
Take
He
yours
had
with
one.
them. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna grab my key and just grab my travel pack
Okay.
from the room because
I
I
don't know
Well,
you had
you
anything. Why'd
guys-
you give me your key if you didn't have anything?
forgot that I didn't pick it up.
Fair enough.
Alright, well, go grab the last of your things.
Okay, thank you.
Because if you don't, then it's mine.
That's
I
fair
don't know.
balls.
Fair.
So you head straight up to stairs, upstairs.
Oh, that's right. Maybe a pack with all his belongings wasn't too important, was it?
Ah.
So you head upstairs, you open the door, you see it's there. Grab it, lock the door, just and you just have. Got it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Apparently your microphone's quiet, and at some point you're echoing as well.
It's my microphone is quiet because I was speaking quietly.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to find a.
Just
Alright.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're at a lull.
So now, what are you doing? Oh, I turned it down because
People that I was quiet earlier because I wasn't talking loud.
Yeah.
Now it's on my mic.
You were being quiet, but just in case it was
now
too,
I've turned my mic up.
just in case it was too low that I couldn't hear you at all.
Alrighty. So, well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank
You're most
you.
welcome.
I'm sure we'll be back. We'll
Try
be.
not to punch anyone on the way out.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm generally not violent.
Hi,
No,
it's
she'll
the-
try
it's
not
the
to punch
joke.
anyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bye.
I'm sure we'll stay here when we get back.
Yeah, see you in a month.
Have a, have a good one.
I will.
Bye.
I'll stop the
Alright.
We all start to leave.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
North we go.
What's this song
Yeah.
that's like about going north? There's
Check
like,
that out.
Okay.
this song I can't remember, but it's like going north and like. Oh, we could just do like.
I guess you
Yeah,
have
right.
to start heading out of the village.
Yeah, so
Well, I'm just trying to get a clear answer on what you guys are doing.
we're heading on north where we've been told to go to the first stopover town.
And Brighton.
Brighton.
So,
Avoiding
you guys start to walk through the town, you see it's lively. And start heading off.
Reminiscing on all the memories.
around what time is it?
Right, it's just after midday now. He opened back up at midday.
Ah.
It was his half day, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
By the time we get to that next village, we might have to camp because nothing's going to be open.
That's fine. It's as long as we're leaving on a day that, you know, we're not too overworked. We can get there. We can sort that out when we arrive.
And we need to also understand that like it might snow heavier, so we probably might not even get to that. Or no.
Well, it's in a few hours. It's really the one that's after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you have three options. Go through mountains.
Yep.
You can go through the forest, or you round the forest.
How long would each one take?
From your like guessing,
Yep.
Going through the mountains would take about 18 hours.
Mhm.
Going through the forest would take about roughly 13 to 12 hours, and then going around the forest would take about 15 hours.
Oh, there's not
How
even
do we
that
feel
much
about
more
forest?
time.
Well, we already walked through it once, and the only thing that was really threatening was a giant, and that's what.
It's dead.
So.
Is it the same forest or?
It's the exact same.
Yeah, cool.
And I'd honestly prefer to stay off the main roads as well.
I naturally have dark vision, so I'm kind of cool
I think so too.
for the forest.
Yeah.
Hex,
We're
what
good
do
for
you
the forest.
In the forest.
forest?
Okay.
Alright,
Go through the forest.
so
Just keep your wits about you.
anything on the way?
Not particularly for me.
What do you mean by like anything on the way?
Like,
Okay.
do you have any particular actions you want to do, or anything like that?
Oh, obviously, like, you know, eat when you feel hungry.
Yeah.
Blah,
But
blah.
it's just like, does anyone want to go? I want to roll perception to keep a lookout
Oh,
Or
I
yeah,
you want
assumed
to
that was
silently-
coming up when I said I'm keeping
Yeah.
my wits about me, but
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you said that, so I understood that. But
Yeah.
you were just asking.
Oh,
should
yeah.
I roll?
No, I'm asking. Would
Yeah. I would
anyone have any particular actions they want to do? Maybe study anything that's on them or anything?
I'll like look at my map and stuff, but I also want to like roll for perception just in case like anything looks.
Well, if you're
abnormal.
currently just looking at art, then you're asking for an action.
I'll, as we're walking, I'll just investigate everything that's kind of in front of us.
So which one would you like to do?
Can I wait until heroes to decide?
No. You don't know what.
Okay,
how
then
they'll
I would like
affect things.
look around as well.
Okay.
So you go on about.
So you said
specifically
investigate. So roll your investigation. You said keeping your wits about. So roll me perception. Maddie, you said that you will look around. So perception. And Jacob, do you have anything in particular?
He's not particularly the most cautious
Thanks.
type right now,
No.
but he's just going to be studying his blade and just chilling. He knows everyone else's.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, the fun one.
Where'd you go?
In A.
13.
7.
So far, yeah.
Or
So- 17. So as you're investigating around, you do notice that there is animal life around, but nothing that you should be. This forest looks pretty tame.
I got 13.
You got 13. So as you're looking around, you do start to see a pattern of where the giant actually started running through.
Mm.
Modified 20.
You're just naturally like keeping up with about. So your passive currently has been raised to 20
Cool.
until you decide to stop and then
Do something else.
and your Arcana check. You start to look at the blade more, and you start to understand that the blade has a particular connection with you. And it's like when people would say that the blade is an extension of themselves, but whenever you were casting magic, you did feel a draw from it in you.
Learning tricky type of sugar. Don't much part of this.
Should have bought that before we left then.
Thanks, now.
Hindsight's 2020.
So, 6 hours pass. You're still in the forest. Stop just to double check where the sun is starting to move.
Mhm.
You notice that it is setting.
Okay.
So you
Going
understand
in the right direction
you
then?
are going the right direction.
Cool.
You travel for another hour as it is starting to feel on your legs. You can definitely feel it. So, what are you doing?
Alright, guys, I think maybe we'll call it for the night.
You done already?
Well, it's starting to get dark and it's not safe wandering.
It's only starting, just said. We've still got a few hours of daylight at least.
It's like 7 o'clock.
You said a few hours have
He
passed.
said 6 hours.
6 hours.
And then another, and then after the 6 he said another hour, so it's
So
like
7
11
o'clock.
o'clock.
Just on.
So it's starting
So
to
it is.
get
It
dark.
is dark.
Yeah,
On the 6th hour, it was starting.
to get dark.
I should have said that. That's my bad.
Yeah, so I guess we should camp up here. Did we want to do like half the night someone watches, the
Oh,
other
we
half?
definitely should have a watch going.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is,
and
I know
then
this is going to be something that you start on, but no fires.
It's going to attract wildlife.
no, that's understandable. So we'll figure out who's on the first watch and then who takes the second, and then the next time we do a big travel, the next two will do that.
Sounds better.
Well, I'm happy to take first watch. because I can still kind of see pretty well.
Mhm.
So
I
if
can,
anyone needs to rest, now's a good time, I guess.
yeah.
Sure.
Because does anybody else have dark vision?
What's dark vision?
Or that can see
Yeah,
in the dark?
that's fairly.
I've seen the dark pretty well.
Dark vision is natural.
Assumed it not to be.
Good with me.
Well, I guess I can take the second half of the night.
Okay.
And then the next time we trip you two, and then we'll just swap.
Sure.
Make it fair.
Alright, well, I'll get started trying to clear out some of this snow and debris, get things a bit more comfortable with that.
Mm-hmm.
So we start preparing a bit of a campsite, but no fire.
Yeah.
So that's
Is there any way that we could put like a little bit of light? Because I'm pretty sure it's like pitch black almost.
we've got torches. Got
You
You
can
can
see
see
the dark.
the moon. How thick are the trees?
Well, that's a good question. There is currently.
So I think like
And how
maybe
thick is the shrubbery? Pretty thick.
we might need a little bit of fire.
Can you not see in the dark?
No.
So why are you taking second watch?
Well, I did ask if anybody else can see in the
I
dark.
said I see pretty well in the dark. And you
Okay.
decided that you were going to take second watch.
How did it,
That wasn't confirming if you.
instead of doing shifts, you and I can see better in the dark, and you and I need the least amount of rest
Yes.
to stay okay. So how about you guys rest up, and we'll
I'm-
take turns.
I'm fairly vigilant while I meditate.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Then we'll do that then.
Easy.
continue just switch.
so I will go into a meditative state, but I'll just kind of keep
A bit cautious.
yeah.
Well, you generally, when you're in
Yeah.
meditative state, you are aware of your
Oh.
surroundings.
More that I have been saying before that I'm just shutting off.
Yeah.
So at this
And
point,
the
I'm
moment you said meditative state,
Yeah.
I understand that you're not.
even when I slept the other time, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna kind of shut off, but I'm meditating, so I've got a little bit.
It's either
Yeah.
one or the other.
Well, it's whether or not I'm just kind of like going block everything out and meditating, or if I'm
Just to make it easier. You're either sleeping or you're not.
yeah, cool.
Okay. Sleeping says,
I thought I'd point it out.
and you're going to sleep, and you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
when you said setting up a campsite, does that include tents?
I don't think we have tents. Or I can make maybe like a makeshift color with sticks.
I'm just asking. In general.
I don't have a tent. I have a bedroll.
Yeah, we got bedroll.
We've got bedrolls, but not tents.
Just so you know, bedrolls aren't like bags.
It's something you put down.
So it's like a yoga mat.
Oh. Okay. Well, still.
Just so you know.
I could use some time to maybe try and make a makeshift shelter, or at least some cover.
You can roll me a survival check.
Survival. You didn't roll too well.
Kind of tell me how you want it, like turn out.
Like a classic egg shape.
Like a
Like a
pitch tent.
TP.
Yeah, but like, not the one with the single low one, because that won't fit too well. It's just a big enough to fit two of us.
Aw,
Just to kind of try
You
and
know
make
what?
the wind
I'm
break.
It wasn't that one. I don't know how to make a
You
tent.
definitely try, but you grab the very small like twigs.
Can I try?
It's just like a little tiny one.
Can I try?
Okay, so there's the model.
Survival, was it?
Survival.
Is like a smaller scale of what you wanted to actually build.
I didn't find big sticks.
It's the model.
17.
You do manage to, but you just understand there's nothing to throw over.
Yeah. I could put my poncho over it, and then that makes me cold.
You could put.
Put the bedroll.
Are we on grass or snow?
You're on like snowfall's still happening, so it's like icy grass. So like how it is at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Right.
She.
Could do
it's
And
made
this is
more.
a bad suggestion, but this is the only one I can currently think of. Is that one person puts their bedroll in the tent, and the other two or three put their other bedrolls over. You've made.
Do you guys use your
Yeah.
bedrolls?
I was kind of sitting on mine, but
I can put my one over the
I'm
tent.
also just not
I'm
sitting.
pretty
Sorry.
used to sleeping rough.
We can like share. That
Yeah, I'll
one
take
of,
one over.
so we're gonna be on the ground.
So 2.
So you throw 2 over?
Oh, okay.
Quite long.
Just one. Yeah. So we used one to like one.
It's not for a person, so 2 should be alright.
Yeah.
2 for a person.
So just imagine it like the King's. But
It's almost like you have some kind of
It's
experience.
Yeah. Where you can find yourself a good snooze.
Anyway,
Hashtag not sponsored, but could be.
so
Hold on.
So you lay 2 over. It does cover it. Both ends are still very open, but it does stop sight. You lay the other one down in between. You kind of snuggle in there. Very comfortable, trying not to break down what you.
Yeah. Please don't text. This took me a long time.
Stinks.
And hours up. The two of you are very much in sleep. You are just in a light meditation. You don't feel the wind much, just on your face, more on your nose.
where I'm not like completely covered over by
It's
this.
because it's just there.
Yeah.
But start to feel like a very. You're close by them, but you're not in their vicinity. You're about 15. Sitting there by a tree. Start to feel a small little. Very light. Roll me a.
Oh no no
I
no.
don't feel it.
Or nor.
No. You're not close enough.
Modified 20.
Modified. As you start to scan the area, after feeling the ground,
Tremor?
you see something. About 8, 9 feet. Legs. Standing around trees, just doing this. See the like cold air leaving its mouth as it's breathing. It's not as big as the giants, but it does.
How far am I away from Andrew?
Andrel is about 15 feet behind you. It's about 30 feet in front.
About
And
45 from
is
me.
the tent between it and myself?
No, the tent is between you and Andrel's just on the other side.
We've kind of like flanked the tent so that we can keep it
I
close.
am going to very slowly, cautiously start to move back.
So as you start to cautiously back, you see its head is there. You can see kind of its shape, but not what it is. It's kind of blending.
Yeah.
And you just see it. The moment you see them, you see horns.
I'm going to try and focus and see if I've seen something before.
Roll me a history.
It's. I have an idea, but I don't know.
It It's too short to be something with, but it's too big for it to.
I'm going to very cautiously try and take another step back.
As you see, it just like crunches the tree. You hear that.
So I hear it
Starts to,
specifically.
as it just pretty much rips the sides out of the tree. As it just starts to take steps backwards. And you hear as you see it run off.
As it runs off, I turn and walk straight over the pendulum.
With a good pace.
I
Fuck this
just tap,
shit out,
just
man.
tap Fenrir's shoulder.
As I hear you walking like through the sandy, I'll just kind of like turn to you. Everything alright?
Yeah. I know.
What was the sound?
I couldn't quite make out what it was, but it was about 10 feet tall. It ripped some trunks off the trees, and it had horns, and it kind of ran pretty quick as I was trying to very, very slowly make my way back to tell you what I just seen.
So it saw you.
Oh, it was looking right at me. Oh god, yeah.
I'll stand up. Shiver a bit because now my legs aren't quite so.
As you start to stand up and you shiver a bit, you actually watch some of the ice just
Yeah, come
below
on.
you.
Turn around. Walk to basically where the tent is, and I'll just kind of like peer off in the direction that he was.
Yeah.
Just trying to get a bit of a look at anything.
Roll me investigation.
This is, I guess, is going to be a different question.
Yeah.
Is his sight as good as mine?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not a DM question. It's just
11.
11.
Oh,
As you start to look around, you actually notice where it crunched the side of the trees. It didn't break off branches. It had enough strength to crush the side of the trees.
Okay.
Like it was like a can.
Yeah.
So that the rest of the trunk's fine.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah. So that's out there.
I guess we fall in a bit, stay a bit more vigilant. If it doesn't come back, great.
I am going to go ahead and say we should probably stand between 5-10 feet to 10. Like before.
Yeah,
it's a bit
fall
closer.
back in, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That was kind of menacing.
Oh.
That was big.
Look, we're probably still best staying where we are rather than trying to move through.
Yeah.
So,
We understand our surroundings here.
Yeah.
So we'll just let them rest and
Yeah.
we'll sort it out when they wake up.
I'll move my stuff back 5 foot from the tent and
Yeah. And then you go to the other side.
back down. Just kind of. How long's it been?
How long has it been?
I can't remember if you said that.
It's been about 3 hours.
3
I
hours.
said only.
Yeah. No. I'll return to my meditation and at least get the last little bit of rest that I actually need for the period.
Yeah.
Before I do anything else. Yeah.
So that's about another hour and a half passes. You start to wake up. And you.
Oh.
People.
So as you have been looking around, you haven't seen.
I start to get frightened because I heard the DM put me through a book.
Did you want to
Meditating.
take some rest?
Right? Just wait for you something.
Will do.
I guess I'll just
rest? Are you sleeping or meditating?
Well, while he's doing it, I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna like pace around again, just so that I can keep more of a visual rather than relying more on sound, I guess.
You can do that. Cool. How is
I'll just kind of like, I'll pace a bit and I'll stop just a little bit more. Yeah.
So you can roll me a perception check. Just for the early start of it.
That sounds so heavy.
That's so
Because of
fun.
metal. 15.
So you start to slowly pace. Just casual walk. Every now and then you'll stop. Into about the second hour. Meditate. As you are seeing it by walking around, you see it as you're passing a tree. You see it.
Do I recognize it? Anything about it?
But would you like me to show you what you see?
Sure.
Oh no! Oh no!
Or no.
That's
Oh
it.
no!
Just staring.
I'm just gonna kind of keep my position and stand like I'm standing my ground, like I'm watching it back.
As you see, like, the cold air leaving its mouth. You see the horns going through. As you do start to see its color, you see the white fur all over. It has big purple hands, big purple feet.
As it's breathing, is it just kind of like it's just breathing normally, or is it looking like an
So
aggressive?
the way, roll me a insight check.
8.
8. So the way you can currently tell is it's just looking at you. It doesn't have any facial expressions that's seen, because this creature very much looks humanoid in its
Oh,
shape.
a moment in the breath.
But
Like, is it like
that's
a
what I'm
normal
saying is
kind of like?
I'm getting to it. Yeah. So in terms of the facial feature, you
Yep.
don't see it staring at you in a way menacing more than curiosity.
Yep.
And its breaths don't seem short.
Okay.
See, just
Okay. So it's not. I would take from that it's probably not aggressive at the moment. It's
Yeah.
not. It's just breathing.
I think it's just.
I'm gonna take deeper breaths, rhythmic, so that it's seeing if it's seeing my breath as well, but it's also seeing me not freaking out like I am inside.
roll me a persuasion check.
Jacob literally, his lack of reaction to what Ben showed
10.
him just showed him at
As
every
he's just
point.
like, as you see it kind of from hunched over with its deep bent,
Mhm.
standing up, you see its height is about 9 foot tall. As you see it just starts to make its walking back.
Backwards. Staring at me, like walking backwards.
So that it gets about 15 feet away, turns and sprints just.
Like,
Interesting.
I'll just leave as is. I'm not gonna go to anyone.
So,
As it turns around, I'm gonna like releasing my like Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That's big.
As if you'd like, you can roll me either history check to see if you've ever run into these, or nature check if you've ever read on one of these.
Oh.
I'll take history. 17.
Yes. No.
Okay. That explains why I'm freaking out. Yeah, cool.
And it makes sense because of the season.
Yes.
So,
It makes sense because.
the season.
Okay, sorry.
So, as 2 more hours pass, as you see that sun is starting to, as it gets really chilly.
I know that he's at about the end of his
Your meditation
so I'll
does it.
head over.
Feel well rested.
Just kind of wait for you to kind of make a movement.
Feeling good.
I saw it.
Saw it.
Yeah, big. 9 foot.
Yeah.
How much of it did you see?
I just seen horns. Breathing. It didn't seem like it was really angry.
It got up close.
It was. I see it from like maybe 30 feet away.
Yeah, it got up close.
What did you see?
It's a Yeti.
Ah,
A what?
Yeah.
You're asleep.
I didn't know that Yeti
You're
was. No, I understand. I just didn't.
Just. Okay. As long as we don't startle it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I did everything I could to not seem like I'm trying to make it look like I'm not freaking out.
Yeah, it makes sense why I probably shouldn't have moved.
It did leave,
Yeah.
so far we're okay.
Yep.
We may want to hurry our travel.
Yep.
I'd rather find it again in the day than in the night.
Oh yeah. We should probably wake them and let's get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I go over to the tent. Just rustle its shimmies a little.
The moment you do that, the soaked bed rolls on top start to let some of the like ice fall on them.
It's a good wake-up call.
Sorry. Go. Sorry.
What the fuck?
We need to go.
the tent clap.
What do you mean we need
I'm
to
sorry.
go?
Wake up. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you didn't have to put.
Don't
Ice on.
rush. I don't know. It's still watching. Don't rush. Just calmly get out.
Bro, you know that there's something called a gentle alarm.
Scanning as he's waking them up.
There's no gentle right now. Look, we've seen something on our watch. We need to go. Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna pick
It
up
better
the
be big and scary and working.
If we anger it, yes. So let's make tracks.
Question. Roughly what direction did it run?
North.
And did it, is that like towards the mountain? Are we like moving around the mountain or is it?
You cut through the forest actually.
Yeah.
So the forest is next to the mountain.
Okay. Oh, okay, so it's beside us now
No,
at this point?
So yeah, the
Or
mountain
is it
is
still
really
sort
beside
of-
you.
okay.
No, you're the mountain's almost behind you.
Okay, cool. I was just trying to gauge if it was
Yeah, so the
moving
mountain's-
towards the mountain.
Yeah, so the mountain is more what do you call it? More west.
Yep.
So it's more southwest.
Okay. Cool. Not a very big mountain. Huh?
Oh well, we
No.
traveled for 6+ hours.
Yeah.
And
On
we've only
foot, though.
just
You guys
started.
traveled
Yeah.
7 hours.
Yeah.
On foot though, I just expected it to be a little bit
Bedroll.
close, like a little bit
Bedroll.
more with us. All good.
What?
Your bedroll.
Oh, thank you.
As you get it, it's just drenched.
So,
Well, look,
She.
it kept you guys warm, so it's sacrifice to me.
Ah.
Look, Central's seen more of it than I did, but I don't know how well you guys are brushed up on monsters and whatnot, but we've seen a Yeti.
Absolutely nothing.
Can I do a history check, please?
Would cleaning?
Yeah, you'd rather do a history.
You might have heard about or something.
History says you've seen, and nature says you.
Would cleaning the bedrolls like remove the water? Yeah.
Well,
I'll prestidigitation on the bedrolls before we pack them up.
I have 14.
Never really been stoked. So no. And you've never heard it over
Haven't.
tales.
I take we really don't want to piss off this Yeti.
No, it's big. Not giant big, but pretty close. But far stronger.
The giant?
Yeah,
Oh,
Look, they're strong. They're
fast.
fast. They're smarter than a giant.
do we have everything?
Yes.
When
The
do they...
bedrolls.
Are
That's fair. I think I
they
should
nocturnal
lay down
or...
That's a good question. Would I know that? Are they nocturnal?
Is it cool if we do this while we're walking?
Yeah.
I'm into history as well.
13.
History on what are you?
I see if I because I'm over here in Stanton, so see if I.
She asked if they were nocturnal. That's why.
Okay, yeah.
Like what?
Generally, when you
yeah.
say I'm gonna do a history,
Sorry,
you
I
go,
should have
hey,
specified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can I?
Can I join in on this discussion
Yes.
and
More than one, two.
roll history and
What's the history for?
roll history to see if I recall of Yetis being nocturnal?
Okay. Do you want to see if you how much you know of Yetis first?
Good one.
Okay. So you can either roll me a nature, see if you've read about it, or a history to see if you have seen or heard about it.
It was 13.
I'll do nature.
You have you did history, correct?
Yes.
You have seen them before, and as far as you know, their pattern is just as much as you think. They seem to be night, but they don't seem to be completely nocturnal.
Yeah.
It's just that they don't like to be seen.
It's more cover of darkness than
Yeah.
they only come out. Yeah.
19. So, and you did nature, correct?
Yeah.
So as far as you remember reading, there is nothing saying they are nocturnal.
Yeah.
But there is something saying they are, as far as in your head, they are very violent. But they are just as scared as you are.
The objective is to remain calm.
Yeah.
But like spiders in a sense.
They're not exactly nocturnal, but they prefer to come out.
At night, but that doesn't mean that they don't rest.
We
at night.
could still find it the other day.
Yeah.
They are very aggressive
If you make
provoke
them be.
So let's not do anything. So, what generally would provoke a Yeti?
If you see one, the best thing you can do is just
Stay calm,
stay
stand your
calm as you
ground.
can. Stop where you are, don't move. I made that mistake. But
So like
Just stay
pretend that
calm.
you don't see it.
try and no, it's gonna look at it's gonna see it. It's gonna
Make sure that it knows that you have seen it, but don't get aggressive.
Okay.
keep your breath deep
Yeah.
and calm. Show it that you are not scared. Because if it feels and senses that you're scared, if there's any fear in the air, any tension, it
It'll pick
will more
up.
than likely attack.
Cool.
It'll pick up on your fear.
We have to be calm.
Or your aggression.
It sounds like it's town.
Because if you threaten it, it'll feel like the only
Are
thing you
you
can
saying
do.
that I threaten things?
Yes.
That's all we've seen.
That's more to me than aggression.
Well, show us.
Good
what you
right
can.
book.
Exactly. Nice, friendly rat.
Apples further away in town.
Pardon?
How much longer until we get to town?
So far you're talking about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, we shall continue watching this then.
So if you guys want, because you all understand it's round, you can all roll me perception checks.
Ooh, that's a natural 20 because it bounced off the other dice tray. It bounced into my dice tray. That counts.
Yeah.
22.
19.
11.
11, and yours was 22 natural 20.
Yes.
So, yeah, the three of you guys don't see anything. You do. As you're starting to look around, you actually see it to your right, pretty much very hidden in snow. Like the ice fall and using literally everything it can to hide everything as it is following.
Okay. I'm not saying anything because I don't want to spook people, but I'm gonna very much keep my eye on it, or like do it as it would have seen me looking around. So I'm gonna continue looking around, but like keeping my eyes on it.
Travel. About hours pass. You see a few hills, but you are quite on the highest one as it mostly goes down and up. Off in the distance, you can see a small little town north.
Is it still following us?
But as you're walking out of the forest, you see it kind of just loop like the bush line.
Gonna kind of like deep breath. Like I'll look towards it and I'll just deep breath a few times and just keep moving on.
Did I know anything do that?
You saw him just turn for some reason. You just saw him, like you just saw this. Like kind of walking kind of sideways, and then he turns around.
I'm looking forward.
I kind of just nudge Dendril a bit and just try and not to spook anyone, get anyone's attention. I just nudge him a bit.
As you notice, you're about 2 hours away.
Brighton.
Continue on our way.
And that's why we're going to take a short little. We will be back shortly.
Nice.
Heat up your popcorn, get your drinks ready, take a toilet break if you need to, book an inspection at Snooze!
Oh.
What do you mean? Turned off. Turned on the wrong mic. Because there are multiple mic settings.
Yes.
I need.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Got what you needed over the break. Empty bladders, ready to sit and watch us come out of a internal panic attack.
Watch us all the panic attacks in real time.
Show the panic attack.
1080p.
Quite a time.
Alrighty. So, for those who's just joining in, you guys just left the forest after finding out that a Yeti was following.
Mm-hmm.
You have been walking for another hour. See, you get closer and closer to the town.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we are walking towards the town.
Let's go to town.
It hasn't continued to follow at all since the
No, it
forest.
has not left the forest.
Yeah, cool.
Did it kind of? So that's your question. I don't know.
Well, you knew it was.
Yeah, I answered my.
You did.
I
You did.
answered my
I can
question.
ask them. I can ask you because I know that you know them.
Yeah.
What's it?
Oh yeah, it's hiding out. They don't exactly want to be found. Yeah.
No, but it's like it's kind of works out in our favor because it's not going to reveal. It's not going to like come out in the open
No,
We're just like watching.
unless it was really.
unless it needs to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we kind of gave it enough reason to think that we weren't.
Hostile.
Pushing.
Well, yeah.
So
So,
at least we know what to expect if we use that forest again.
Yeah.
But we also like now that we know it's there, be a bit more.
As it gets colder as well, it may venture further.
Yeah.
So,
that doesn't bode well for the people in the town.
well, it's either been coming to the town or it hasn't.
If we have
It's
to
not like
deal
it's just
with
materialized here out of nowhere.
we have to deal with another monster for another town.
I don't.
Well, no one's
We
found
need
us
to be
yet.
paid
It
more.
may not be interfering with anyone in the town. It could just be going into the mountains. It might even live in the mountains.
It was just curious.
Yeah.
We were moving through the forest. and
Probably
it
doesn't
noticed
see
us.
a lot of people.
Exactly.
Oh, a group of people. Well, people don't necessarily have the confidence to walk through a forest during the night.
And we're pretty different people.
That probably helped as well.
I don't know if
If it was
it's
just
sword,
humans,
but
a group of humans, it probably would have been felt a bit more inclined to peek.
we weren't setting up fires and
No,
imprinting ourselves on the
I
forest.
feel like if we respect the nature, it'll.
It won't feel like we're trying to
Yeah.
take over.
We're not
not-
giving it any reason.
Alternatively, we
We're not being
That's
seen
not
as
the
a
forest.
threat.
Exactly.
I'm sure it's fine.
So, you know now to the town.
Woo woo.
How you spell
Right on.
Right.
Oh, double T.
G-H-T-O-N.
Damn.
it? I don't know. That's what it is.
A lead pencil.
That's what I said. Right?
He doesn't want a colored pencil.
Double T.
So, what's the general appearance of the town? Is it like a small hamlet or is it
See-
deeply?
It seems like got about 15 to 20 houses. You see one of them larger than the rest. Seems more of like a settlement
Okay.
Yeah. So, as you start to walk through the town of Brighton, you start to see that people are walking about, but it's not that many people.
Yeah,
Is the pardon?
it'd be early in the morning, wouldn't it?
Correct. It's around about 9.
Oh,
You see that people have boarded up windows.
oh,
Well, that's a sign.
You see that. Roll me investigation checks.
So you want to investigate the shit.
Bumped off in that 20.
24. I don't, sorry, 23.
13.
5.
Nice.
It bumped off the 20.
So you're
23. You guys are looking around, you see that there are quite a bit of boarded windows, not doors, just windows. You notice that on some of the buildings that there actually has been like, splintered in.
You were sleeping. We were sleeping.
I wonder if
So,
bits of the wood is crunched.
Sandra.
Hmm? I'm just deep in thought. What am I looking at?
It's coming here.
Does it look like what it did to the trees, or does it just kind of look like they've...
looks like it wasn't done out of a nervous thing when it's realized you're looking back at it.
Yeah.
It looks like this kind of looks like it's been scratched.
Like premeditated, like it's going to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're walking around, you see this old man kind of walk up to you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
Brothers.
We're just passing through. We're going to what's it called?
I think they actually got the name.
We've come from Dovik and we're headed up towards the wizards.
We're heading north.
My mind's blanking on what it's called. The
Orville.
wizards tower.
You're heading to Torval.
Yes.
Yes. Is everything okay with your town?
No.
Oh, what's been happening?
Something in the night. Angry.
I think I know what it is.
I believe we might have come into contact with it last night.
Oh, thank you.
We didn't start with. They were asleep. We had seen it.
Well, hold on.
Just kept calm. We seen.
Do you know what it is?
No,
I was gonna
but
let him go.
whatever it was, down the road, Jeffrey's son, he was out for the night. He went to the outhouse. His head was crushed.
Damn.
Ugh.
Shall we?
Do you have an inn?
As he just points to the 2-story. There.
Coming often?
Pardon?
Is it coming often?
Every night.
Last night?
That's what it was about too.
Maybe different.
They ran on.
It took us hours to get in.
Midnight.
It was hours to get in.
It runs fast.
So no one's actually.
It could be another one, but
Didn't we wake
Pardon?
up and
No
only
one's
walk
actually
about an hour to get here?
No, it's one
Not that I know.
well, from just the damage that we've kind of noticed on the buildings, we believe it could be a Yeti.
Something not to be caught outside all the time.
Well, one of our guards, before the rest of the guards, had to head up Overland. All of them. A lot of them got pulled in half. body got ripped
Well,
literally in half.
some guards you got, well, had.
They left because they couldn't fight it.
You don't know.
So what protection do you have?
Wood.
Mm.
Boarding up every curfew is the moment the sun goes down. Last night it was around about just before midnight.
Are these timed events? Does it usually come near the same time?
It's throughout the night, at least 2 hours after sun.
Are any of these windows not boarded?
No. That's the two-story one.
They're not boarded.
How high up is that?
High up.
Hmm.
Yeah, as you turn your head, you do see it's about 18 feet in the air.
So, I mean, assuming that it can't completely decimate a structure, anyone that's staying up there is safe.
Well, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that acts like a beacon.
And you're saying that it has killed 2 people from this town.
No, I've only said 2.
There's been more.
I'm thinking if those windows are
I've
boarded
seen
up,
people
it
with
means that
holes in their chests.
People you
could stop a
that
light.
lives here?
There was 65 people that lived in this town and
Same reason we didn't want to have a
14.
fire.
40.
Attraction.
That's 12 people.
all died or left
All have been dead in the past.
in the week?
But that means
One person had to go if their body was eaten.
Not if they brought up the windows.
Eaten. What's your name?
My name?
Yes.
Derek.
Derek. And where do you live?
Where I live? 4 houses over there.
And where can we find you in the next few hours if we need you?
I'm off to having to get the drink.
I think we should go to the tavern and maybe discuss possibly staying a night or 2.
A leader keys?
We should probably go to the inn.
Then I guess we'll go to the inn.
to the end.
We're part of Slumberland's territory.
Do you have him like a mayor?
That's what he just asked. We're part of Slumberland.
Oh, okay.
Do you use character sigil?
No.
Is there anyone that's genuinely taking charge as like?
No.
Is it
we all
Slumlands? Like, plural Slumlands.
slum.
Slumland.
I would suggest if you could, we can probably help anyway, boarding up the second story.
So what I'm intending to talk to the innkeeper about.
Yeah.
We all came to a group decision. 6 people dead along the streets.
How long ago was this?
3 days ago.
Okay.
25 people have died in the past 6 days.
How many since you boarded up the windows?
Put it down.
13?
Have any of these people been found in their houses?
Not yet. The other day, Jessica said that she saw, hand go through one of the borders, trying to reach. So his arm was really long, but it couldn't fit through the rest of the outer borders.
Where does Jessica live?
Jessica? 3 houses down, and then you take a right, and it's the hospital. Hi. You all have weapon. We sent here.
We're passing through, but we're not ones to leave people to fend for themselves against this kind of
How
threat.
are you?
Exactly.
We have all forms of weapons.
Well, how about you come with us to the inn tavern?
I'm going there anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't
You
we go
mean the tavern,
together
thank
and
you.
we'll discuss more and we'll see if maybe we can help you guys out.
The town?
Big town. So the tavern just has rooms for people to stay.
Let's go to the inn.
Yep.
Inn.
Tavern?
Tavern.
So as you start to walk up, you see sun, like what seems to be a sun with like a nozzle, like a keg nozzle, and it's called the Brighton.
Love it.
That's so sweet.
That's also a pun.
I-
We're going in Brighton.
Yeah, I know.
So you guys head in.
Yeah.
Head in, yep.
So you open the door. As you open the door, you see a gentleman who's quite young, as he's just pretty much in there, just moving actual paintings in there.
Is he good
There's
looking?
no one else in here?
He's about, say he's in his early 20s. He has short hair, no facial hair, so he's quite young for it. He's quite thin,
Like malnourished?
not malnourished, but just kind of like thinner than Jacob.
Is he good looking?
It's up for you to decide. It's pretty much about 10.
Do I think he's
Roll for
good
us.
looking?
Up to
What
you.
percentage? Percentile.
Percentile.
Choose high or low.
Just the.
But percentile is both of them. That's a D10, and that's percentile.
High or low. It's good.
Well,
Over 50,
high.
over 50%.
That's good. You think he's very attractive?
93.
Yeah.
93.
How I do my stuff.
Him.
Hi.
Hello. We are looking to stay for the night, possibly.
Sure.
Just wondering how much would it be to rent out a room or two?
I must warn you that it's not safe to stay in this town.
We understand we're here to fix that. We are.
Well, if you're willing enough to stay, just charge you 1 copper each.
That's very kind.
My hand three copper over.
Not breaking eye contact.
And food? Do you have?
I haven't started cooking. I'm running this by myself.
Oh, all by yourself? Is it a family thing or
Pass down to
not recently? Was it?
6 days ago.
That's unfortunate. Anyway, guys, are we gonna get drinks? Do you have drinks?
Yeah, I do.
What drinks?
Ale,
Can you
juice,
guys are super distracting. Do you guys want drinks or not?
We
Sit
have-
down.
milk.
Get juice.
Yes.
Is there a stool near me?
I just lemon juice or orange. Copper.
What do you guys want?
Is there a stool near me?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like pat around for it, grab it, and sit on it as I just keep my
Juice or ale?
ale.
One.
That'll be 2.
Two copper. Next. Juice. Juice. Lemon.
Lemon or orange?
Orange.
I'll have an ale, please. Thank you.
You said you were coming to fix the problem?
We believe the
Yes.
dog is causing the issue.
Stop looking at me like that. Go feed your dog or something.
Hey, Rufus.
I have to say, kind
Sure.
of luck.
Yes. Thank you. It's definitely going to be easy.
Most people don't even hear it until they hear a whale.
What?
Screech.
I believe we can either run into.
So as you see him slicing orange up and take it,
believe you ran into either the one, it could be the same one, or another of its kind in the forest on our way up here.
Have you heard any more than one? Like, possibly 2 sets of footsteps? Ruckus happening on one side of the town and also the other side.
It'd be hard to tell, mainly because it's such a small town. Puts the 2 juices, walks over, takes 2 tankards. No, I'd have to say.
How long ago did this first start happening?
When the snow started falling. Like, quite. There's one thing you guys do notice is that the snow is wrong ahead.
I normally stay this heavy,
That's it.
and this is the first time that the attack started.
Over the past days.
Just drink your juice, old man.
Over the past couple of years. Over the past couple of years. What?
Wonder why all of a sudden it started.
Yeah, come from the mountain.
You know, a bit of comeback now, every year.
Have you had any news about the mountain region? Have you heard any news about people talk?
Yes, in a sense,
Um,
yeah, but they don't usually fight much.
2 days ago, there was
I
a
believe
Right
they-
there, and they just started
there was
moving.
a half elf and a dragonborn, and
maybe they're
Oh.
walking around. No one's really been
they knew what was going on here.
Someone may have
and I
noticed it and scared it. So it's kind of
said that they wouldn't do anything.
more people who venture
Aid,
out
and not a bigger town.
the surroundings, the more odds that probably going to
On the mountains, no, because
The
they
guys
came from.
perfected.
because that's what we're seeing.
So yeah.
Was there ever? Do you know, like, shortly after the killing started, was there like a hunt? Like the guards went into the forest to see.
The guards were on duty, as they usually take shift. It's not a big, generally. Mistake. There's. One night Lucas was out. Everyone heard him scream, but no one wanted to leave. He half, in half, I mean, half of him houses up from here. And the other half was about 6 houses that way. And there was a big drag mark. He was thrown.
That must
I've noticed
have
this is a
been
pretty
That's
big
where-
building.
terrifying.
How much light comes out of this place?
We currently have a rule to have all the no lights going after 7.
That eliminates that situation.
It gives us an hour to.
It gives them an hour of light before it gets there. Is there a way that the windows here can be boarded up like they are everywhere else?
All the lower level ones are.
But the upper levels,
Nothing's happened up there. No one's been sleeping up there for days.
no light coming from up there?
There's never a candle on.
Okay.
My room is back in the kitchen.
I was afraid that might be acting like a beacon.
I'd assume if the Yeti knew that there were more people here, he would constantly come back. There is.
Probably yeah, when it comes back.
What?
Oh, we think about the Yeti.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard of him before?
I've heard of them as scary stories.
I think
A
if
big winter person-ish thing.
They are a seasonal creature.
I just got told they're like a bear.
More humanoid.
Bigger, stronger, smarter.
aggressive.
I don't mean to say these things to instill fear. These aren't creatures that will attack unless provoked. They will only attack if they feel that sense of fear They are just as scared of you as you are of them.
But that doesn't make a lot of sense.
How did these killings start? Do you know?
Just I don't know.
It just found itself in this town somehow?
Generally, yeah.
I have a pretty pressing question. If the guards left, why did no one else?
So, where are we gonna go? The next place is 3.5 days, and if we travel at night, then
But why didn't you just follow the guards as they left?
Dude,
no one else. No one actually knew the guards left.
have
They
you
must have,
Weren't here anymore.
they must have left at nightfall. They've seen a space to do so.
have you heard anything from any guards since they left?
Has anyone got any physical descriptors of the creature?
Just saw its arm.
Yeah, we heard about this.
I
Jess.
heard about it was long and it tried to reach in.
It's hard because everyone's saying very different things. Yeah. It's just that she saw the arm come through, try to reach her. Long fingers and big hand just try and grab. The biggest description we have isn't even like bite marks or anything, it's just someone had an impaled chest.
Huh.
Like, say we put a stomp through it.
Did she catch a color of the hand?
Oh no. I've only heard this from Derek. Derek's sitting there going, "Can I have an ale? You haven't asked me." Oh, sorry. He walks over and starts to.
What a lovely lion. That little lad over there.
He's nice. I feel like we should kill him.
A girl is allowed to appreciate a fine looking man. Okay?
She's back.
Do you mean?
It's alright, she's back.
Like us. Hey,
I've never seen you so nice before.
back over and just.
Huh?
I've never seen you so nice before. What's going on?
The girl has
Do you have any more questions?
It's back.
We're about to make some baked beans with jerky. You guys,
That would be amazing.
I just have some joke.
it's all one copper.
Oh,
Just,
I'll Brighton for Papa.
the little one wants some too.
Most certainly.
Jerky?
A bit of everything.
I'm now talking to Derek.
No.
The guards, did they have like a place of meet up where they get their weapons, or were they just regular townspeople that went home? The guard house.
They have the guards
Whereabouts is that?
at the end of the street.
Is there still stuff in it, or has people ransacked it?
Locked.
Locked.
Generally, what would happen is
She's
that
back.
they rotate shifts. So they would be here for about a month and then move. New guards would come here and they'd be here for a month, move. Trying to do it with all the small towns, make sure it's all secure.
I'm assuming it has it's not that far to no.
It's been about 13 days.
Okay, it's okay.
Maybe we should go down and have a
I think
look.
you're better off just. be honest.
Do you want more people to die in your town?
4 of them that just left.
Oh, no, I didn't have Blackwood. I think that's what maybe we'll kill it.
The run out rooms up top.
Yeah. There's
How much
3
is
of
that?
them though. So. Copper.
That's fine. We can share.
They're all quite sizable beds. They do all just Dragonborn that was here the other day just had notices. I don't mind. I'm trying to get
Blue one?
Lovely.
Yeah, and the elf.
Apple.
not one to say that.
Belly?
Overweight.
I don't know if I was Dragonborn ever.
Yeah.
Did eat 48 eggs.
Oh shit.
Ooh!
He actually
Big
offered.
boy.
He actually offered. His friend was just sitting there having alcohol.
We'll take the rooms. Oh,
That's
sorry for silver.
He's very paid for.
We've already paid for
Oh,
it.
I wasn't paying attention.
No, you were too busy
I was
getting
terrified.
the
Oh no, you were paying attention.
I was terrified.
Should we once we'll start go and take a seat. David.
Yeah, I'll follow.
You see, I'm gonna go cook now.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, what's the plan?
I think we should.
We know you think we should.
No, because of that. 26 there? 26 people in the last 13 days?
20.
25 people in the last 13 days.
Last 6 days.
That's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a big thing, but we did take on that troll, and for what it's worth, we did pretty well.
Yes.
Giant potato.
Not potato.
Anyway, wizard. I don't
Potato
think
onion.
this town will be here on our way back. So we can either leave and
I also
basically
don't
leave these
agree with
people to die,
I also
or
don't like the idea of doing that.
exactly.
I believe we have two options, and I believe we should try to pursue both.
What are you thinking?
Most immediately involving Derek as well.
He's sitting across, like he's literally.
Yeah, I'm involving you. We should try and help the people without explaining what it is and scaring them more. Try to help them understand what they should do if they see it, or if it's coming into their sight, to kind of help them keep safe.
No offense,
That's what
but
we're doing in the forest.
You do realize
they
that
are already.
one of the kids just went to the bathroom, and 5 seconds of being out there, literally had its head crushed on it.
Exactly.
And
I'm pretty.
when I mean crushed, I mean like crushed, not ripped. Crushed at its end, and it's just stood like it's a cherry.
You guys are very descriptive with these deaths.
I'm pretty sure the
See
Yeti
them
is
and-
already aggravated, and anything to de-escalate is just not going to work.
Well, we're only hearing of the deaths. We're not hearing the leader. It could come into their sight. They obviously get startled. It gets startled, and it's like, I don't want to feel like this anymore.
It is coming
Right.
back every night and murdering new people.
I think we need to take this cautiously.
Absolutely.
I think we need to wait until nightfall, and we need to come up with a plan for what we're going to do at the start.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to try to not get ourselves in more danger than we can.
Of course, maybe tonight, if it goes peacefully, maybe we just observe
Yes.
from a distance, get
Well-
its pattern, kind of see where it goes, what time, what it does,
So a perfect vantage point to observe.
from up the top. Maybe tonight we just do that then.
I think that is the safest way to take this.
And then tomorrow we'd have more of an understanding on how aggressive it gets and what it does and where it goes. Maybe tell everyone to stay inside.
Yeah, from what I've heard,
Go to the bathroom on the wall if they have to. You know what I mean?
or in a bucket, that's preferred.
Most people do. It's just a child. 6.
He was 6? We have to kill it.
Yetis don't necessarily have a sense
Moral.
of empathy,
It has to die.
so it's just gonna see it as small thing that does same things as big thing. Still scary.
You catch all that?
Big thing spirit.
This one is also quite big.
Yeah.
This one is white
Yeah.
but big.
Actually, good big.
Wizard tug of war.
Okay.
It's Emma's
So-
favorite brand of cups. Yeti.
Yeah.
Right.
So after we
Not
have
all.
breakfast, I say we go down to the guard point. Look around, inside or outside, depending how far we get. And
I don't think
then,
that's really going to help us. I think we're better off just preparing for nightfall.
yes,
get
but
the
we
rest
should
now.
understand maybe we can give some people some little bit extra protection. If it was to come.
They know what they're dealing with, though.
Do they?
Nothing we.
They didn't even know it was a Yeti.
They don't have to know what it is to know that it's wreaking havoc.
Do you people have weapons?
He said no.
No.
They don't have anything.
Yeah, so if you get into the guard shed that might have weapons, at least they can have a little bit more
Do
protection.
you have any training in weapons?
I was just waiting for the nose so I could
No.
look at her.
None of us. But it's hard to hear the people that want to help don't have any training.
No, that's
Oh, we have training.
They have training. But I have.
He's a
Don't worry
newbie.
about it.
Apprentice or something.
You can say it.
He has many skills that are necessary for this feat.
As you see,
Got like 2
dropping
skills.
plates.
Okay, Wizard.
As you see jerky and baked beans. All of them, but yours just has jerky. It's been doubled up.
Sick.
Big stuff.
Basically, all that bacon.
He's right, you know.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Maybe people prefer it.
I mean, I'm not fucking
First, you attack my mind. Then you attack my feelings.
I'm sorry.
And now you attack his health.
Fine. 3 skills.
You're not helping.
Enjoy your meals.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll put one plate on the floor. And as always, before it's actually already hit the floor, he's going at it.
The moment it's like he's far away,
Yeah.
and Gerald starts going into it.
Give him like the kind of pat that you do to bigger dogs.
Yeah.
I'll start
I'll
at you.
probably bury you tomorrow.
Probably.
I wouldn't go.
Well, that was lovely.
Ah, I'm just being real.
Um,
Watch 26 people die.
yeah, I understand that. Just please make sure your people stay inside. We need to observe this creature.
Really meal loaded.
And I don't really want to observe them ripping someone in half.
I'm tired lumberjack. Don't boss people.
Maybe we should go see the mayor.
There is no mayor.
He's a town away.
He's a town away. Does he know what's
They're
happening
part
here?
of-
Any of us could leave. You would.
Gee.
But the guards ran off. We'll know, and we'll see help in about 7 days. Well, probably about.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I think we should be resting now, preparing for nightfall, making sure we're alert
Oh,
when it does come.
I kind of agree with her. I do want to see what the guard post might have. Maybe they have information.
There's no one there.
Well, then me and Hex will go
Alright,
and you
someone
can
might
prepare.
Well, the guard, if you'd like to know before I go as well, he puts his, take it on the actual bar top, turns around. Guard station is one of the only buildings that hasn't actually had any damage done to it.
Is it made of stone?
No, it's small. It's one room.
Well, me and you can go have some breakfast.
Anyway. Good luck.
Thank you. Hopefully not be sweeping up our guts. I think we should stay together.
I believe that's.
Yeah.
Well, can we go to the guard post
Yes.
first?
Yes,
I really think it might be.
What's the time?
The time?
It's like a,
It's roughly about 9:30.
it's still
How
really,
far is the guard town?
it's just
So it's all
I'm asking Derek.
about Derek left.
Oh, he's gone. Oh.
You could
He's pointed out.
literally, yeah, he did. He said at the end of the street.
Yeah.
And when you look at the street, there's about 15 to 20 houses in this whole entire thing,
Yeah.
plus a lumber mill at the back, and the tavern.
Alright, let's go for a walk around the town.
Oh, hang on a
Okay.
second.
Are we going to finish our breakfast first?
Yeah.
As you have been talking, you realize that some of your jerkies.
Rufus.
I'm gonna go ahead and say.
As you look under the table, you see him. As he knows he's done wrong.
I'll look at the table. Wait.
Hold on.
He just turns around and goes straight to back.
I'm taking one jokey.
You see him standing there, but you also see his tail just going.
Automatically.
Go on.
You just see him. He just slobbers.
I know.
I can.
Would you please clean them?
Your dog, your mess.
Little, like, wind blows.
Thanks.
Okay.
Excellent.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to catch more D&D, we are now back up to date with our sessions. So just go through the channel, or if you want to catch us on YouTube, just click the links on the channel. We have a Facebook page as well. I haven't updated on that much. Going to soon. But yeah, if you want to catch more D&D content, we stream every Wednesday and Friday at 8:30 Australian Standard Eastern Time.
Eastern Standard
I
Time.
said
You'll
something.
get there eventually.
Yeah. And we also have a podcast
Yes, we do.
that we
Mondays, 8:30.
at the Technical Difficulties Podcast.
We generally start that one on time.
Yes.
With less and less technical difficulties each time.
We didn't actually have one last week.
Don't say that. I will have to change the name of the stream.
No, you did. You won a coin flip.
That's right. Yeah, there we go.
Alrighty. So,
Oh, you actually won this time.
you'll be hopefully live streaming this Tuesday.
Oh, we love this Tuesday.
That is maybe.
It was only a no last week because it was just not happening.
Well, if you have a man flu, it'll be a no.
Called out.
Alright, so anyway, thanks guys for watching, and then yeah, we'll catch you next time on the episode, alright?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys.
Over a century ago, a demon lord from the Nine Hells rained terror upon the world of Astraven in an attempt to create a 10th layer of hell. Until an unlikely group of adventurers made a choice to stand in his way and defy his will. But not all was saved. A once simple way of life destroyed by his ambition, and the drowned, hated by everyone for their part in the terror that happened a century ago. The world left scarred, races divided. The world has new threats, and I guess you could say, a new story.